Today's fable is called Under the Mulberry Tree.
"Sweep the cabin," Master said, as he took up his staff and pack and headed out the door to heaven knew where or why. I had barely begun when there was a knock at the door. I couldn't remember this ever happening before, so naturally, I only opened the door a crack. "Where's your master?" I almost slammed the door shut. It was Moria, Dryad of the great mulberry tree by the meadow. Technically, we had never met, except her fist met my face once when I got too close to her tree. I don't know where he is or when he'll return. I suspect tomorrow at the earliest. Moria looked as lovely and fierce as I remembered, but also worried. That's too late. A fire beetle has laid a clutch of eggs in my tree, and they've already hatched. I need your master at once. Now I understood why Moria was so frantic. Master once showed me a birch they had attacked. The poor thing had been entirely stripped of its leaves and never recovered. Worse, if Moria's tree succumbed, it would be the end of her. "I'm afraid I'm all you've got." Moria scowled. She being Moria, it was a lovely scowl. "I hope you're better than nothing." I wasn't so sure myself. I frantically tried to remember everything Master told me about fire beetles. I did know they spun a cocoon like a butterfly, and the eggs were inside, but the larvae wouldn't stay long once they'd hatched. I found a pair of rusty shears and a bit of chalk powder and put them in a bag. Let's go. We were approaching Moria's mulberry in almost no time. The cocoon was high and well concealed with bits of stick and bark. I'll have to climb up. She glared. "My tree? I don't think so." I took out the shears. "Then you do it." She stepped back. "Cold iron, I can't." "Oh, fine, but don't touch anything you don't have to." I pulled myself up, but with every limb I grasped. I had the feeling I was taking unwelcome liberties. I finally reached the cocoon, and was relieved the larvae were still inside. This had better work, or Moria's going to kill me. The strand holding it to the limb was immensely strong and sticky. I took the chalk dust and rubbed it over the strand, then took the shears to it. I finally managed to cut the strand without breaking the cocoon and tossed it clear of the limbs. When I was back on the ground, the cocoon was nowhere to be seen. "I ate it," Moria explained. "It was the only way to be sure." Good thinking. Well, I'll be going now. "Stop right there." I froze as Moria approached. She leaned in and kissed me on the cheek, then tenderly whispered, "Come near my tree again, and that first punch will feel like that kiss by comparison." I rubbed my cheek in memory of both and headed home. There was sweeping to do.